Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome to my show. This is Raj Sahu, the presenter. Early in the morning in India, just out of my bed and in my bed. Well, the topic is important. What it says is why the Church of Jesus Christ is a synagogue of the devil. Now, this sounds pretty ironical, huh? But it is the truth. I'll come to that and hopefully just fold it up in less than 10 minutes. Less than 10 minutes. That why we have ended up as the synagogue of devil, teaching devil's things inside our churches. Shocking, huh? Even scandalous, but that is the truth. So please bear with me. Let's read what Jesus talks about, prophesies about this, or predicts that we'll end up as the synagogue of devil. Jesus in Revelation 2, I will read 8 and 9. So you know he's addressing the church in Smyrna. To the angel of the church in Smyrna, write. This is Jesus commanding, okay, in the book of Revelation, chapter 2. These are the last words. These are the words of him who is the first and the last. Jesus. These are the words of Jesus who died and came to life again. Then he says to the church of Smyrna, I know your afflictions and your poverty, yet you are rich. I know about the slander of those who say they are Jews, but they are not. They are a synagogue of Satan. To tell you quickly, Jesus didn't start a cult called Christians at all. Nobody was called a Christian in his times, at least. While he was breathing on earth, there was nothing called a Christian. We have been grafted on the tree of Jews. So he's talking exactly about us. What is he saying? It's saying you are not synagogue of God. You are a synagogue of the devil. Now, fast forward or cut to chase today, 2024. What do we teach? Saved by grace, through faith, and not by works, lest no man may boast. Now, this is exactly the opposite of what Jesus taught. 6 times before leaving the planet Earth, on the Last Supper, what does he say? If you love me, keep my commands. If you love me, keep my commands. This is on the Last Supper, hours before he ascended. Then why did he say that? Think about it. Why is he giving us a warning? If you love me, you shall keep my commands. And then he goes a step further. I believe John 15:14. This is still happening in the Last Supper. Whoever does not keep my commands is not my friend. He is washing his hands of all people who are not willing to obey. And this is exactly what our churches teaches. No need to obey. All you need to do is have faith. This is straight from the mouth of devil, and that is why Jesus had predicted. Got it, guys? Where did he predict? Here. That we'll end up as what? Synagogue of the devil. It's very serious. I'm smiling, but it's very, very serious. Many heads will tumble on the last day. They will roll on the day of judgment because of this. Father God and Son were all about obedience. See, Jesus opened his mouth as the Messiah of mankind. According to I don't know the exact timeline, but according to Matthew, the first time he really taught was Matthew, the real big teaching. That was Sermon on the Mount, spanning Matthew 5 all the way to Matthew 7. What does he close that sermon with? Where he's talking over 3 chapters according to the classifications we did. He ends it with a major warning. Whoever listens to my words and does not obey is like a foolish builder. When the storms come and the waves lash, it will be smashed and it will be a great fall. He's talking straight out of condemnation if you're not willing to obey. But comes in Polly, the Pied Piper, the man of devil who had no witness for his conversion, deception. Nothing happened. Nobody, no lights, no nothing. Jesus won't come back for one man. And I fell down and this happened, that happened, and another of my sidekick called Ananias, who nobody knows except me, saw scale come out of my snake's eyes. Whose eyes does scales come off? Guys, did you even check out on Google? He's a snake. What does he say in 2 Corinthians 12:16? The crafty fellow that I, Paul, I took you in by deception. He's telling the church of Corinth. In Romans and other places, he says, I lied to increase the glory of God. He's a liar. He's a deceiver. He's a crafty deceiver. He's a stealer. Everything. He robbed one church to give to other. Why did you rob? Why? He robbed them to give others. Mr. Robin Hood Paul. This is no apostle. He was an advocate of the devil because he taught the devil's doctrine of deception, saved by grace through faith, not by works, lest no man may boast. Ephesians 2:8-9, and throughout his 14 heretical books called the epistles of Paul. This doctrine was completely and emphatically rejected by Jesus Christ on the day of judgment. Read Revelation 20:11-15 and follow it up with Christ given Matthew 25:31-46. The goats and sheep, they are the wheat and the tares, and he'll start separating. In both these vivid accounts, Jesus used what? The criteria of works, not faith. Then why are we teaching faith? Why? A fifth grader should ask? Nobody asked. This is bothering me. It tears my soul to pieces. Why doesn't anybody ask this bloody failed doctrine of rejected by Jesus, like dumping it in the trash can? Saved by grace. Are you kidding? I didn't even utter the word grace in the entire Bible, Jesus will say. Are you kidding me? Did you know that? I bet some of you didn't know, who are not well versed with my videos. He gave it to me to tell the world. Raj, tell them, where did I use the word grace? Tell me in one of this King James version, NIV, NLT, where did he use the word grace? How will he use it when he didn't teach it? And he didn't. Check out goats and sheep. And check out Revelation 20:11-15. These are judgment day accounts. They tell us what he will use and what he will not. He rejected it, guys. Saved by grace through faith and not by works. In the whole process, Paul was trying to take the obedience out very cleverly, craftily, exactly as he says in 2 Corinthians 12:16. And now we are a bunch of believers who do not obey. That's the bottom line, and that is why we are the synagogue of the devil. This is my take, guys, and it grieves my heart. People are not able to understand. Check out some of my other videos out also. Why Paul was a man of the devil, like Antichrist name revealed. It was Paul. That's one popular video. Now 7,000 people have seen it. When I recorded for first year, 40 people saw it. Anyway, and the other is the damning confessions of the fake apostle Paul. Damning confessions of his own. What the heck is he? Blasphemer, murderer, deceiver, crafty. he bragged a lot and threw a lot of clues to let us know he's not the real deal. And this is the reason why we ended up becoming synagogue of the devil rather than a church of Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for watching my morning contemplations. God bless you all.